Right now, I'm speaking one of the locals, and today we found that there's a lot of people that work in management. And the thing about management, they forget about the employees that put money in their pocket. What's it like for you at work when you have to deal with management when you don't get along?
Well, I'm part of the management.
And what's it like being part of management?
The most important thing is you gotta try to understand your staff first of all. You gotta make sure you meet their needs first, and then you try to set your goals. What do you want things to be done, and then you just get along with them. Try to help them out. Don't be just bossy around. Say, hey, you know what? I want this thing to be done, and then you sit down in a chair, relax, wait for them to finish it. No, you gotta be on the field with them, help them out, and get things done. That's how the people.
Well, that's the biggest problem because a lot of people that work in management, they're not about the people, they're about their paycheck.
Yes, sir. I've seen them, but me personally, I try to be on the field most of the time. I try to get things with them hand on hand. That's how things work around, and that's how a man's supposed to be. Not supposed to be like be a relaxed guy. Oh, I'm a manager, so I'm this. I gotta be relaxed sitting on the bench, watch the whole team working hard. But me, I'm not working hard. That's not fair game. Then.
That's not fair because you can't judge the worker like everyone works differently.
Yes,
You
sir.
should bring
Everyone has their pros and cons. You gotta understand what pros this person has, what cons somebody has, to use them accordingly, and then you help them out grow as well. Then you help to achieve your goal as well.
Well, I'm having the same problem with my management at Megaphone. The thing about that is they're more about the paper policy than the people.
Okay.
Today they call them policy paper pimps. Yeah, they live off the backs of the poor for their paycheck. And that's how it is.
That sucks. That really sucks.
I feel you. I hope you have yourself a nice day at work and you take care.
You take care, mate.
Right now, he's speaking to Davin, and he's actually a community officer, and he tries to help community coordinator, and he tries to help. Well, while you do your job, you gotta live here on Canada's frontline war on drugs. And the saddest part is, I've been here, I know the staff, and what's it like living and working downtown and the way people take advantage of people. You go home right now and you got food and everything. How do they treat you when you want to make a difference?
Yeah, it's not the actual like people that's taking advantage of you. It's the landlords and the poverty pimps as we call them. It's the people that's trying to make money off the backs of us. That's what gives us a hard time, right? Yeah, poverty pimps.
Right now, I'm speaking with Davin, and he's out and he's selling Megaphone. And you know what? We love you the most, Davin. You also work with the Binners. It's nice to see that you multitask and you represent. Why do you love working with Megaphone? And why do you love working with the community? Because you love a lot of stuff. What is it you do love?
Believe it or not, so it's 20 years anniversary, and I remember 20 years ago, the first non-profit organization in downtown Eastside was Megaphone. Me holding this calendar, trying to make a quick dollar, thinking nobody's going to sell buy this goddamn calendar, right? Next thing I know, somebody's like, "What's that, sir?" I'd be like, "Getting a pitch." People take photos, sort of positivity of the downtown Eastside.
And they love it
And
too because it's
then,
about the people.
yeah, for sure. And
And you got your spot.
pictures are always beautiful in there. Yeah.
I feel you because I'm off to my workspace. I just stopped to say hi. You have yourself a nice, happy holidays, and Julie is also leaving us.
Oh, I heard. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. She did such a great job. She actually really inspired us through the whole COVID.
I think most directors in Megaphone Megaphone, because I find they accelerate, right? They always do well, and then
And then they
discover.
leave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
because
leave
they
this,
know they did their
higher,
job.
yeah, for sure.
Well,
Which is
that's
good,
why we appreciate the work they do. They did a great job.
for sure.
Well, I hope you have yourself a nice, happy holidays for 2022 there, Davin.
Yeah.
And how's the Binners treating you anyway? So you don't
Good,
feel like...
good. Vendors is always good.
I know it's always good because you're the co-founder, and I always remember whoever
I'm
started
all
up,
OGs.
whoever started up, we're gonna finish it.
That's right.
That's the job, right? We're there to do the job. That's Binners. We go to work to go do the job and get it done.
Straight Yeah.
Well, thank you so much and have a nice day. Why do you love working with Mission Possible? You're executive director.
I'm not executive director, director of opportunities. I like working at Mission Possible because people like Paul matter, and being able to come every day and have impact in our community.
And try. Yeah, because I try. I have
More
my
than
own
try,
yeah,
you
we all
succeed.
try.
You succeed, Paul.
Well, you know what? Sometimes it's not always about that. Sometimes waking up and thinking about those beautiful people that never made it home. Yeah,
How long
this
have you
is
lived in Vancouver, Paul?
35 years.
Really?
Yeah.
35 years. Where were you before here?
What I just say thank you, boss, because you're having a snack. And while you're having a snack, while we're here at the Fairmont, why do you love being here? Because you're here to help us. Why you love your job?
Why do I love my job? Because I get to create opportunities and have different folks come into the office and try their hand at working and reimagine themselves, right? What do you
Right now, I'm speaking to local community police officers that like to help out the neighborhood, and they're also reading Megaphone because they care about the community. And all I was going to ask you, officer, how's COVID-19 treating you?
Well, it's different across the world, right? I mean, for us down here, it's always the same. So it's very different, very unique, but it is what it is down here. You want this? Yeah, you can give it to this gentleman here. He's the one who's
Right now, I'm speaking to one of the locals, and they noticed that today micromanagement has become a big thing, especially in places like Portland Housing that's dealt with spikes and bikes. There's other nonprofit organizations, and today, how do you feel that the management is treating the people that work downtown?
Oh, terrible. Terrible. I mean, depending on the people that work there, they're just getting kind of kicked out. So,
And they don't care about the people that work there that do all the hard work. It's all about management.
Yeah.
It's about their paycheck.
yeah.
I'm going through that with different agencies. I'm going through that with the binners and also with Megaphone, because you know why their management says, hey, hi, we're doing a great job and we don't like what you did. Well, how do you hire someone who's poor that's got a lot of social problems?
It's a tough one, man, trying to give people a job with mental health issues. Yeah, there just needs to be more places like that downtown.
We need good management, people that care about the people and not their paycheck.
Yeah, that's true.
They call them policy poverty pits. You have yourself a nice day.
Thanks, man.
Right now, I'm talking to Darren, and we talk about the workspace, about how people treat people, because today people pocket money, and they also treat their employees without the respect. They're there more for the money and their job, and they don't even care the people they hire. What's it like? What's your experience dealing with this sort of new generation of how he said, she said?
I'll be honest with you. I've kind of cleaned up my act, and I try to stay away from all that stuff because it's just ridiculous, right? It's just silly, right? But no, people are banking off the misery of others, and it's disgusting.
And you know it really sucks too, because people go around and see right now I'm videotaping you, they'll go around and say, hey, I don't like that person. He said, she said. You know, agencies should protect their employees first. Unless the police get
Agencies
involved.
should also hire employees that have people's best interests in mind, not the best interests of the CEO at the top and making them a bunch of money. Should be taking care of the little people. That's what happens with humanity these days. Is nobody is taking care of each other. Everybody's pushing each other away and taking care of number one, and that's what they're telling us to do, and it's just sickening, aggravating.
Right now, I'm speaking to Davin, and she deals with all the issues, and she loves working in the neighborhood. But you know what? Most of all, it's important. She also loves representing the community, and we're also talking with the Native people and all the children's lives. They matter. So, what does that mean to you for a moment? But I just spoke to the coordinator. I spoke to Ali, and I said
Ali's
no.
not the coordinator.
Okay, so you tell me that I volunteer and I try to help out. You wouldn't pay me for helping out. I work for like an hour and a half.
No one talked to me about that. I just said bye to Brenda, who was the coordinator, and she didn't mention anything about it.
Oh no, but they even told me down there. He said that if, because he's seen me work, so you could always check with him. We're trying to make a big difference here, Sean. We're trying to help people out. It's not a
I gotta get
business.
going, Paul. I'm sorry. We've got a team
So
that we're
how
trying to
would
get set up.
how would you deal with this?
There's nothing to do with it that I'm aware of. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Well,
home.
thank you that you appreciate that I helped out. Yeah, why am I suspended? I want to know.
We talked about it yesterday.
No, we talked about you said suspended me. He said, she said, you're our boss. Yeah, you run this program. You come down here every day. So what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, like what's your point? Yeah, what are you suspending me for? Tell me.
We talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, you were drinking booze in a public place with other staff members. You were actually involved with alcohol, and I didn't take a picture. You're drinking booze, and you said I'm suspended under the influence of alcohol?
No, I didn't. That wasn't a part of your suspension.
Oh, no, I was there yesterday. You calling me a liar? Are you
No, I'm
calling me a
saying
liar?
that wasn't a
No,
part of
you were there. Yeah, you were there drinking booze with people.
Yes.
And I told you about the problems you have with staff, just he just said, and you said it's not your point. Yeah, what's your point? Why are you here, Sean?
Paul, you gotta go.
Excuse me, excuse me, Cash? Cash, do you think they have racism in our workplace?
No comment. NC.
No comment.
Yes, sir.
Right now, I'm speaking one of the binners, and how I feel is I feel discriminated. I come here every week and I want to go to the meetings, and Sean won't let me in. Do you think that's fair?
No, I don't.
Like, what did I do so wrong that he'd never even let me back after a whole year?
You have to ask him that, but I have no idea what happened.
But it doesn't matter. That's discrimination the way it is. Yeah.
Sure it is.
You don't care about the employee, you care about your policies. That's life today, policymakers.
Yeah, I see a lot of that happening.
So you said I'm spreading rumors. I'm not spreading rumors.
Paul, you can't come in.
No, I can't come in. You don't own 312. No, that's inappropriate. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, you can't spread rumors. You said what?
No, we got go home.
Right now I'm with one of the locals, and he loves his pet. And the thing about being pet, when you go through a lot of social struggles, at least you have a companion. What's it like to have a companion? With all the problems you face, what's it like to have?
For me personally, if I didn't have her with me, there's a good chance I'd be in jail already. Because she's a calming presence when she's around.
And it helps you build on your life.
100%, because the less time I do in jail, the more I can work on my life.
That's how it is. You just got to do one day at a time. It's not that easy.
Well, it's easy when you got a dog. I mean, your dog's going to wake up, it's going to ask for food and water.
And it gives you responsibilities. That helps you build your life. Yeah, because...
To be honest with you, see, my dog is not skinny or mistreated or... She's very healthy and hale, and I couldn't ask for anything better than her.
Well, I hope you have yourself a wonderful day, because you know what? It's always one day at a time. And all we could do is just work together and build together. And give each other tools, because a dog is a tool. It helps you with your struggles.
I agree with you fully on that statement, because the inequality between the classes is really askew. Like, they expect us to work with fucking stuff that we find in the garbage. They expect us, more affluent people to supply with the highest energy you can get.
And that's sad too, because people want to go get a job and they want to know that they accept them for who they are. You can't judge people. All you can do is change them. And this is the problem with our society today. They're too quick to use policy and their credentials to say they're here to help you, but you know what's sad? They're using you to go do the dirty work. And that's how it is. I hope you have yourself a nice day, and you take care. Wendy is one of the local binners, and right now the Binners Project, we've been looking for employment. What does it feel like when you wake up and you want to go to work and get a job if they don't have one for you? How does it feel in a nonprofit organization?
I don't know. Dad, what's going on?
Yeah, because we're trying to get people that work in the neighborhood, live in the neighborhood to work. And if we don't have no jobs and we have money from the government, where's the money going? Where do you think the money is going?
Yeah. How come they're not searching? There should be jobs. Everything's opening up now and running, right?
Next stop
And they should
for
have
Avenue.
programs.
Something. Like, don't do nothing.
Yeah, something to offer the staff. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, even programs, well being,
Yeah.
something
You can't
that.
sit in line and wait.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, I hope you have yourself a nice Easter and you take care. Right now, I'm speaking to one of the local vendors, and in the workspace, we all have different attitudes and behavior towards each other. I've worked with people that I've known over the years, and sometimes they don't like me. But because we've created a certain relationship in the workspace, what would you say? If you know somebody you deal with the workspace, not their personal problems, what would you say about that?
We develop relationships over periods of time, and we know we have to work together, and they enable us to the objective of being able to sell the magazine in a team fashion. So just keep that in mind going forward.
Well, this is the whole thing about the workspace. We have a lot of new staff and they have to learn this is the whole program. Unless it's something very personal and it's very serious, gossip and office gossip is cheap. That's everywhere. You can go to work and say, hey, I met Paul and he videotaped me. I didn't want to be videotaped. I don't like that guy. Well, hey, you spoke your mind. There ain't no hate in that. People speak how they feel, right? That's how it is. But you can't take it personal in the workspace because this is where we work. We have to keep it professional. And like you said, as a team, this is a focus of Megaphone, keeping it professional and teamwork. And why do you love working with Megaphone?
Go Megaphone, go.
And how do you feel the staff's treating you?
I've been treated fairly.
Well, that's good. As long as you feel that you have some kind of foot in the door, we can only work together as a team. I hope you have a nice day with your sales. Right now, I'm talking to Jacob, and Jacob comes from another province, and he came out here to Vancouver to make a difference. And while I talked to him, we covered many different stories from being homelessness, working in a hostile place, trying to find your way in Vancouver. But most of all, we were talking about what it's like when you work with staff because we had a conversation. This is real. I've worked in many places where management may become too friendly. And what's it like when you work in a place where it's a very little bit toxic and a little bit hostile?
It definitely felt like, especially when the management was doing it, it felt like I had no one to talk to kind of thing. I don't know, I just kind of felt stuck in that position and I didn't want to like stay in it too long. And I don't know, I just felt like my back was against the door.
And then I know this is a very touchy subject, but also you said that while you were dealing with management, they became a little bit personal.
Yeah.
What was it like when they were being personal?
It was definitely weird. I didn't expect it. Like I was just working, doing my job as a dishwasher, and then just uninvited touching and all that. Kind of was pretty weird. And then I let it slide a couple times because I thought it maybe was an accident, people walking by. But then no, it's happened more and more. And then I don't know. I just stood up and like tried to talk about it, but then I found out it was him. Like he actually was in higher management in the restaurant.
And when you talked to the supervisor did nothing.
Basically, yeah. So it's like, I don't know. Didn't know what to do there. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna.
It makes it tough today in the workplace because people, if they got complaints and all that, and they feel that they've been mistreated, they should actually write down and have rules and regulations. Today in Vancouver, I know that you just got here. We got a thing. I work with Mission Possible. They got core values, and their core values is compassion, humble, empowerment, support. And support's the biggest one because support means that the staff support the people. They remind them that when you wake up, whatever problems you face, whatever you do, remind Canadians that we want agencies to have support to support the people from different walks of lifestyle. And most of all, we have tenacious. And tenacious means that we might be friendly and happy and go lucky, but in the workplace, what would you want in the workplace if they were tenacious?
That's a good one. I haven't really thought of that. I don't know. That's a hard one. See, it's different everywhere in different workplaces. So it's
Yeah, but for you, when you go to work and you're happy and you see all the staff, how do you feel?
when it's like I don't know. It's good when like everyone's happy. I guess. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't know. I guess you just I don't know. Sometimes I just don't want to get close to them or something. I don't know. Just because of like stuff like that. I don't know.
No, that's a very hard call because you're happy at your work, and sometimes people like to work by themselves and just be humble.
Yeah. So I found it like when I was like on the line cooking, that stuff was like really fun because like our little cook crew is like the little crew, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's a pleasure that you given me your input because you know what? I come to the Vancouver Public Library because we know why. They help you share stories about the community and bring it to life. And I appreciate that you shared your story with me. Right now, I'm speaking to Laura, and Laura is an inspiration to me because what happens is they got um, power to employment, which is getting people from the downtown east side, from marginal lifestyle, to try and start their own business and lifestyle to change the community. And that's not including that you know Svetlana from Work BC, and she's also my social worker. Why do you love Svetlana?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. I feel put on the spot. I mean, I think she's very kind. She really listens and she looks for good resources to support you better.
You know what? You couldn't say anymore because every time I see her, I could tell her any story under the sun. And she'd be like, Paul, you just got hit by a bus. Somebody wants to kill you. You're a crazy person, but hi, you're here. What could I do to make your day a better place and how is your employment? You know how it feels for a person that comes from a marginal lifestyle? I just seen her this morning. It's always good to say good morning to her because she loves the people and the community. And same with you. Thank you for looking out.
Thank
Just hold on. This is Svetlana. And I work with Work BC, and she's brought me so much opportunity. And I came here almost a decade ago, and a decade later, I work in the neighborhood, and it's Can Day coming up. Thank you so much for making a big difference in my life.
You're welcome, Paul.
Thanks.
All the best for you.
Thank you.
Get weekend today.
Thank you. Right now I'm speaking with Calvin from the Open Door, and these are one of the locals from the Squamish, Sabertooth, and Musqueam tribe. But most of all, it's the holidays for 2022, and you work down here, and you grew up here. What's it like for you? What's the holidays like?
Holidays here in downtown east side, it's a bit rough because a lot of our people have gone through various types of colonization and hurts from that. But also myself being part of that circle. But also to just mention that a lot of these people are a long way from home. They have family connection. As you know, in the mid early 21st century, the government of other provinces and territories sent the people here who were not desirable in their own territory. So we have them as well. The big problem is trying to get homes for these people, safe homes, not just something.
Not just somewhere to drop in and just to have a place to crash, actually a real home with real dreams.
Yeah, and that means the bathroom, kitchen, and all that stuff. And I know the province is doing its best to do what it can with what it's got, but it's not our responsibility to go home and other problems because they're not giving us their funding that they have for that from the
Did-
federal government.
This is a big problem down here because people come from across Canada and they start living off this government, and it's a big burden because now you got to house people from other places where they don't live nowhere, and we have people here that they don't live nowhere. How could we carry such a big burden? What's it like carrying a big burden?
Well, I think for the government to see just normal everyday work, but when you see the reality of it, the downtown east side, it is the toughest piece to connect to. We don't have the resources, and we don't have the money from the federal government. We may get some from the municipal government to keep warming shelters open, but they're only temporary fixes. They're like putting a Band-Aid on a big cut. And no disrespect to the governments, but they need to wake up. And that includes our Prime Minister and our Premier. And I know our new Premier is fine, but he needs to come down here and see it for himself.
Yeah, and live it for a bit. Just like the rest of the people that came here, let him spend some time outside, camp out, see what it's really like for your average Canadian to suffer on Canada's frontline war on drugs.
Yeah.
People don't stop dying down here.
And they say that to them all, they're welcome to come down and walk with us down here. The Prime Minister, probably from the government to come and sit with us, see what we see on a daily basis. And part of an organization that we achieve, we do this every day, not just 5 days forward up on the weekend. We do it every day, 7 days a week. And our people are suffering because there's no encouragement to look for a job, there's no encouragement to look for housing, because there's no housing to look at.
And there's no real job with a future.
There's nothing there. I mean, we're the second province to have the highest rate for minimum wage, but we're still behind the 8 ball. And of course, the government leaders in this country keep calling us down, calling us derelict. We're not derelict. We're human beings. And these people are human beings. I see them every day, whether I'm on work or I'm off work. So this is the hardship of our community. We were here 2 months ago, these streets were filled with tents. Many of the blocks were filled. We couldn't walk down the sidewalk without running into somebody's pole. But I say that especially we need to look forward and move forward in a way that will help all of us. Not just about government trying to look pretty because of the moment they need. The government hasn't done anything for us. They say they are. Well, let's see the action. The city of Vancouver has many properties that are closed right now that could be used for a warming program, and they're not that stupid. But the Orange Hall, the Salvation Army up here on Hastings is one of them. And the treatment program down in Pender is closed up. And you leave a light on in the city, it costs the taxpayers a lot of money. And seeing it today, still closed, we could use it, resources, but instead they're not doing anything about it just yet. It's all about the pocket for them. Sorry to say.
And Naomi used to be with Megaphone, and because of their policies, they've changed so many policies. They've actually chased vendors and all the community beliefs away.
Yeah, the reason why I won't go back is because they got rid of Travis and Will, who did not cut my daughter out of things. And now these new people here at Megaphone are cutting my daughter out of shit left, right, and center. She couldn't even go to meetings or anything, no lunches or nothing. They kept telling me, oh, she can't go, it's for vendors only. And I keep telling them, Well, and Travis won't cut her out. Why are you guys?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not going back.
Because the policies,
Yeah.
they're more policies than people. We call them policies. Right now, Naomi's explaining how much her family had a big impact of being at Megaphone, especially her daughter. Can you explain a little bit about the impact your daughter had while she was at Megaphone?
My daughter and I have a lot of family and friends around British Columbia who were buying the Megaphone calendar and magazine because we weren't in it. They only sold out because of my daughter and I. And now that we're not in it, and they keep trying to get us to come back. Not after they keep cutting my daughter out of everything. Lunches, meetings, and other stuff that the other bosses that were there didn't cut us out with. So
This is the problem with new micromanagement. They're all about their paycheck. They're not about the people. It's too
my
bad.
daughter did a lot for that company. She was even a model with the Sun when they did all of that with us there when we did our training. Bye.
Right now, I was talking to Yvonne, and her daughter works with the government. You know what? She's down here and she loves these people. And while you're selling Megaphone, could you look at that for a moment?
Yeah.
Why do you love being down here? And why do you love trying to make a difference?
Oh, I guess I've been here since 1972, and I really feel that the voices of the street has to be heard. And if it wasn't for Megaphone, I wouldn't be able to journal the way I do and learn. I met so many people, and I'm starting the journalism course in Langara next month. So I'm 67 and I'm just starting.
Yeah, you sound like your daughter. You know what? You've been down here so long. You love the downtown east side.
I
And
do.
you know I love seeing you every day. You know I love seeing you every day? Because you're a very beautiful person. And you bring the spirit to life.
Okay, thank you.
I hope you have yourself a nice day. And you know what? Those are good readings. Because, yeah, Megaphone brings people together and they bring their stories together.
Yeah,
And
these are
thank
selling
God.
like hotcakes right now.
I feel
I'm getting
you.
more confident selling. Before I was kind of shy. I'm still a little bit shy to sell these. I can sell my food and everything at the corner, but these sometimes they're hard to download because I downsize them because I'm never sold magazines before, but it's a good popular magazine. I enjoy reading it.
While you're down here with Tent City, and no, hold on a second. You're down here with Tent City, and you see all your people, and people are suffering. What would you like to do to make changes as a young individual? Do you love the people?
I feed. I feed.
Yes, and then after that, you want to wake up and go get a job and help out, right? You want to help your people, right? Why do you love your people? Tell me why. You love yourself. Tell me you love yourself. You love your people and you love your land, right? We'll never forget that.
He knows already. And also, I'll pay the ticket free. Store.
No, that's just to help you out to put in your piggy bank so tomorrow you can get up and get a job. One step at a time. Kindness has many beautiful moments. People are kind to you because they love you. And never forget that. So when you wake up, one day you got to turn around and love the same people.
How's your foot doing, baby? Does it hurt?
Try.
Does it? Go.
Try again. Justin, you have to take some time. Take some time. Okay, Justin.
Try again.
Here, I know that I see you around. I know your family members. Wait, you got to go for the hoop. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so sweet.
Justin, this is what you get. Look, I'll show you.
Right now, we're dealing with family values, and these are one of the locals, and she brought out her kids, and I know her. And these guys are having a good time. Why do you guys like coming out and trying to make a difference? What difference do you look for in your life?
Friends. Friends.
Your friends? Well, your mother's brought you a long
I have
way.
a friend named. Just say you want to get along with everyone. I got a
Like
friend.
Grandpa
I
before
got a
he
friend
died.
named Steve, and he's really my best friend, and I love him. I
Yeah.
love him.
Why do you come out? To make friends, right?
Yeah.
And to get along with everyone.
And you know what? You both did the good baskets. High five, yeah, guys. High five.
Okay. Let's go, babies.
All right, you take care, and it's good. Peace to see that your children have grown up to have better values and make a big difference. Thank you so much.
I'll be over there. But I just wanted to leave by saying politics does matter. It does. To have a voice for the people in the House, politics matters. We can't do it alone. We gotta paddle together. We gotta paddle together. We gotta work together. We gotta lift each other up. Because the people that know the work that I get to do all by myself over in the legislature is hard. And if we want to fight the system for that justice, we got to lift each other up. We got to paddle together. So I'm going to leave by saying Tuxism, Hawa, for this journey together with all of you, and condolences to the families. With all my heart, Niska, warrior, princess, Lahai Kwasat.